Welcome back to Grade 7 Science, Unit number 3, Thermal Energy and Heat Technology. This is lesson number 9.2, Analyzing Energy Transfer Systems. Playing sports can generate a lot of heat. You might think that all that heat is caused by the energy you are burning while you are playing, but stop and think about it for a second. It's not just yourself and the other players who are getting hot. The playing surface itself gets hot. The equipment you are touching also gets hot. Case in point, in this picture, NHL legend Brett Hull is taking a slap shot. Where do you think heat is being generated? Aside from Mr. Hull. Put the video on pause and think about that for a couple minutes. And when you're ready, jot down your answer to the question of where you think heat is being generated in this image. All right, let's move on. The heat is actually kinetic energy being transferred. When you hit a volleyball, kinetic energy is transferred from your hand to the ball. The part of the ball which is touched heats up because it is the transfer point. When you bounce a basketball, kinetic energy is transferred from the ball to the ground. The ground heats up because of the energy transfer. The whole process of transferring kinetic energy is called an energy transfer system. All energy transfer systems have 5 common features. The first one is an energy source. Some part of the system acts as the energy source, supplying energy to the rest of the system. The second feature is the direction of energy. Energy is transferred in one direction, and it travels in a direction toward an area where there is less concentration of energy. Energy never disappears or vanishes. When the energy travels, it undergoes different transformations. This means that kinetic energy can transform into thermal energy or another form of kinetic energy as it travels. And let's take a look at this diagram. Can you identify or describe the energy source, the direction of the energy, and the energy transformations? Put the video on pause for a couple minutes so you can take a closer look at this image and then write down what you think is the energy source, the direction of energy, and the energy transformations. Okay, of course, we're going to go over these questions in tomorrow's class, but for now, let's move on. The fourth feature is a control system. The control system keeps the energy transfer system running efficiently so that it does not receive or hold on to too much thermal energy. Your body is a great control system. Shivering and sweating are 2 functions which your body performs to ensure that it is using thermal energy when it is cold and to release thermal energy when you are too hot. The final feature is waste heat. Almost all energy transfer systems transfer a little extra thermal energy into the surroundings. This extra energy, unfortunately, does not serve any useful purpose, and it in fact reduces the amount of energy which the system could use for other things. Reducing waste heat is an important step in energy conservation. Take a look at this picture here. The heat being released has no use and is going into the atmosphere. How do you think this waste heat could be better used? Put the video on pause so that you can write down your thoughts on where the waste heat could be better used. Alrighty, folks, and we're going to get into the wrap-up now. So just to review our understanding of energy transfer systems, let's look at one final example. Okay, Jose Bautista, former Toronto Blue Jays great, is waiting to hit a ball that has just been pitched. What you're going to do when I finish speaking is you're going to put the video on pause so that you can identify or describe the energy source, the direction, the transformations, the control system, and the waste heat. If you don't feel that you're able to identify any or all of these elements of the energy transfer system that we see in this picture, it means you need to go back and watch this video at least one more time. And then when you're ready, please put the video on pause. All right, I look forward to going over the highlights from this video, as well as discussing the examples that we've seen throughout this video. But until we meet again, this concludes today's video.